भारत जय संविधान। मैं बहुजन दस्तक एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन चैनल से गौतम रत्ना, और हम हैं अभी यहाँ पर एक प्रोग्राम था जो ये फर्स्ट डॉक्टर BR अम्बेडकर सबाल्टर्न जनरल अवार्ड का प्रोग्राम है। ये हमारे बहुजन समाज के जो पत्रकारिता जो कर रहे हैं लोग, उनके लिए उनको इनक्रेज करने के लिए, उनको और ताकत देने के लिए एक प्रोग्राम यहाँ पर ऑर्गेनाइज किया। यहाँ पर हैं हमारे साथ में प्रभाकरण साहब। सर ये बताइए, अभी आप थोड़ा सा उनको वो कर दीजिएगा। मैं जो देखता हूँ, जो पत्रकारिता जिस तरह से बहुजन मीडिया की एंट्री हो रही है, हमारे लोग मोदी मीडिया को गोदी मीडिया का जो नाम दिया गया, तो उसको तो टारगेट कर रहे हैं। लेकिन जब मैं प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में, जैसे आपके मैं 2-3 पॉइंट नोटिस कर रहा था जब आप स्पीच दबाते कि ग्रास रूट पे काम नहीं हो रहा है। तो ग्रास रूट कहाँ है? ग्रास रूट है विलेजेस एरिया, जहाँ पर एट्रोसिटी होती है। वो अभी जो बहुजन मीडिया की हम करते हैं, वो दिल्ली में या कुछ मल्टीपल जो सिटी है, बड़े बड़े जो सिटी है, वहाँ पर देखने को मिलता है। तो जब इस तरह की जो स्टोरी होती है, उस पर बहुजन मीडिया काम करते हुए नहीं दिखता है। तो उसके लिए आप क्या ऐसा सजेशन देना चाहेंगे या क्या कहना चाहेंगे कि उनको किस तरह से इसको आगे बढ़ाना चाहिए?
अंडरस्टैंड। आपका क्वेश्चन बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है। My important thing what I like to answer here is that as far as Dr. Ambedkar is concerned, he wanted to eliminate inequality, gross discrimination. If you see Article 17 of the Indian Constitution, it talks about untouchability. It says untouchability is sin, untouchability is a crime, untouchability is inhuman. So the government of India, they have enacted the Protection of Civil Rights Act, then the Scheduled Caste, Scheduled Tribe Atrocities Act. But even after the enactment of the act, practically speaking, in the grassroots, especially in the villages, till now there are two-term system. Like Dr. BR Ambedkar, when he studied in his early school, the formidable days, he was allowed to carry a gunny bag in the school. School mein padhta hu, gunny bag. So the same sort of discrimination exists even today. People were not allowed to use the public toilet, public wells, or access to temple. Bhagwan ke prayer, all the places, they are not allowed. Even recently in Tamil Nadu, one sordid incident happened. There was a public water drinking tank. In the tank, the human excreta, urine was mixed. So the people were not allowed to have an access. So to that sort of atrocities is continuing, it is perpetuated. Now there is a special law government has enacted where up to the DSP level they have to conduct some inquiry investigation. But conviction rate as far as SC/ST Atrocities Act is concerned, because of the lackadaisical act on the part of the police investigation अच्छा नहीं करा हूँ. And in addition, the top upper class people, they join as a community group, and the conviction rate is very low, and even people are coerced, threatened, they are forced to withdraw the complaint. That is, the conviction rate is very low. So Ambedkar felt that if you want to remove the evil of the caste system, first severe punishment should be given, and such inhuman act, because people should not join hands with the antisocial elements. Today, if you talk about the rural democracy, the backbone of India is village, in all the villages. But the government is focusing again and again only on the corporates, on the upper stream segment of society. So if you take Pura देश को गाँव है, more than 70% of people are living in poverty, malnutrition, and 70% of the people are downtrodden in the lower community. So to remove that injustice, government should concentrate through the district collectors, magistrate, police, at the level they should take serious action and there should not be any lapse, no compromise.
सर एक वन मोर क्वेश्चन कि जब मेरे बहुत सारे बहुजन मीडिया के मेरे भी साथी हैं और मैं लगभग इस मीडिया एंड फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में मैं 95 से हूँ, ऐसे 89 से हूँ, 95 से मेरा ओन कंपनी भी रहा है, बट जब हम उनसे बात करते हैं तो वो कहते हैं लाइक दैट, जैसे यहाँ दिल्ली में एक जंतर मंतर है, वहाँ एजिटेशन होते हैं, वहाँ इवेंट होते हैं, या जैसे आज सर का इवेंट था जो हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने किया, उसको तो वो कवर करने के लिए उनके पास टाइम है। तो और जब हम एट्रोसिटीज पे बात करते हैं, या एक चीज और मैंने को देखने को मिला इसमें, वो कहता है कि हमारा काम सिर्फ दिखा देना है एट्रोसिटीज को, बट व्हाई डोंट टू यूज टू इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया पावर। मैं उस पर इस तरह से काम करता हूं, मैं उनको भी मैसेज देना चाहता हूं और बताना भी चाहता हूं कि जब तक आप उस एट्रोसिटी को दिखाने के बाद वहां के जो पुलिस ऑफिसर्स हैं, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है, आप खुद से उसको फॉलोअप नहीं करेंगे तो वो आपको जस्टिस डिलीवर क्यों करेगा? क्योंकि वो तो ऑलरेडी ब्राह्मणवादी मनुवादी मानसिकता का है, उस मेंटेलिटी का है, मनुवादी ब्राह्मणवादी। तो यहाँ का जो बहुजन मीडिया का जो मैंने प्रैक्टिकली देखा है, वो सिर्फ इतना ही काम करना जाना है, इतना ही करने को तैयार है कि हमने दिखा दिया मीडिया काम इतना होता है, बात खत्म हो गई। इस पर क्या कहना चाहिए?
दैट्स अ गुड क्वेश्चन because as you say, today when there is a huge protest or the protests are done by the dharna, protest demonstration by the upper class people or the middle class, immediately the media is giving a huge attention. But these sort of atrocities that are done against Dalit, Bahujan people, downtrodden, is very condemnable, inhuman. If you see Martin Luther King, as like Dr. Ambedkar used to say, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So what the media, they have got a greater role to play. Even when any sort of injustice, discrimination against Dalit is happening, they should be the first to highlight it, because and educate the masses, educate the people, and they should not try to give a cover up. Now what is happening is, the media think that if they only highlight the upper people problem, they go by the sensational news. That shouldn't be the correct thing. They should act according to the senses, the mind care. So any problem, even one citizen, any children or Dalit, there are so many incidents, lot of newspapers, day in and out, there is a huge cry. That is why when India attained independence, even Mahatma Gandhi, he declared it is a black day for India, because he said he went to Navakali system where Dalits were not allowed temple entry. Even now we have a system in place. Now even one example I can quote very boldly, even the President of India, today we are remembering Dr. Ambedkar, and she is from a President of India, a tribal leader. But a tribal leader was not allowed to inaugurate the parliament. Ambedkar created the constitution. That is the temple of democracy. So the real pujari, the head of the constitution is the president. So to remedy the mistake, when Justice Chandershekar, the Chief Justice, he invited President Draupadi Murmu to the Supreme Court campus, and due recognition was given. But at the same time, the parliament, which is a mother of democracy, where people have elected the representatives, representative of 1 billion, 140 crore Indian population is the head of the president. President was not invited. So these sort of injustice, caste discrimination, prejudice, and evils are taking place. If you can imagine, if it happens at the president level, from local panchayat to the president, even if a person is occupying the post, they should not be judged by the color. That is why even Martin Luther King, he says, don't judge a person by the color of the skin, content of the character. So caste immaterial है, immaterial पूरा आदमी का धर्म, आपका एक आदमी का कैरेक्टर है. So अच्छा upper caste bad people are there, even lower caste good people are there. So what we have to assess the performance is the talent, merit, quality, dignity, not by the caste. So we need to eradicate, remove the caste system and judge a person only by their performance. At the same time, the Manu system ka pura admi, the lower caste, there is a scale. 2000 years they are subjugated, they are put under the system, they are not given opportunities. So within 50 years, by giving this reservation, it is a tokenism, it is not a real reservation, because from the grassroots level ke pura basic education up to graduate, post graduation, because there are many communities in the caste system in this country which have ruled this country for thousands of years. So these people, by getting some small reservation up to for 10 or 50, 60 years, we cannot change it. So to outdo the system, at least minimum, we should have this system, a more proactive system. In American system, it is called as affirmative action. It should be there for another 200 years at least. Then only you will have the equality. So inequality system hai, pura inequality system change kara hai. And another debate going on now recently, if among the lower caste, if the people are occupying the high post, the creamy layer should be introduced. My opinion, this creamy layer, pura scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, since they are affected, creamy layer shouldn't be placed for another 200 years at least.
Okay.
Because to genetically and socially, economically, culturally, you have to change. And another problem, even
you can say like that कि अगले next 200 साल तक creamy layer की नहीं होना चाहिए.
Another problem, Ambedkar के बोला, scheduled caste people sometimes they also act like a upper class people, which is wrong, because they are born from a scheduled caste. After occupying high position, they marry the upper class people. So that sort of upper class people marrying lower class good hai, because intercaste, intercommunal marriage is appreciative. But at the same time, if scheduled caste, scheduled tribe ka log after occupying IAS, IPS, if they are not marrying their own community people,
yes,
then how they will get liberated? So Ambedkar spoke badly about them, also criticized. So to have this unequal system, more people from upper class, they should educate them, empower them. That is Ambedkar, he said, agitate, organize and fight.
Okay sir, thank you.
Thank you.
आप सुन रहे थे आपको जो बॉम्बे से आए हुए हैं इस प्रोग्राम में, एक इंटेलेक्चुअल हैं और आपको उन्होंने बहुत डीपली, थोड़ा इंग्लिश में है लेकिन चैनल पे ऑटोमेटिकली हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट होकर आता रहता, तो आप समझ जाएंगे कि उन्होंने क्या बोला. और इसी के साथ हम इस प्रोग्राम से विदा लेते हैं. जय भीम, जय भारत, जय संविधान. मैं बहुजन दस्तक एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन चैनल से गौतम रथ.
हमारे चैनल
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन
लाइक,
शेयर,
सब्सक्राइब
देखना
मत भूलिएगा.
जय भीम,
जय भारत,
जय संविधान.
नमो बुद्धाय.
धन्यवाद.
चैनल आर्थिक समस्या से गुजर रहा है. अगर आप बहुजन समाज में बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर और तथागत बुद्ध की विचारधारा को अधिक से अधिक लोगों तक पहुंचाना चाहते हैं तो हमें आर्थिक सहयोग प्रदान करें, ताकि हम अपने चैनल के माध्यम से देश विदेश में समता, बंधुता, एकता और संवैधानिक अधिकारों को ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों तक पहुंचा सकें. आप अपनी सहायता राशि नीचे लिखे खाते में जमा करा सकते हैं. खाता धारक गौतम रत्न, खाता संख्या 3169576861, IFSC कोड SBIN 0060336, बैंक भारतीय स्टेट बैंक. आप हमारे बैंक खाते का विवरण स्क्रीन पर भी देख सकते हैं.